you know um as always, the reason why I make videos, and I'm glad I'm making these videos, because when I listen to them, I'm just surprised I'm able to express myself. And it feels like it's just like it feels spiritual almost. But please understand, I know what this is really about. um I'm thankful, first of all. Target individual, find yourself lucky. What we go through is horrible. It's bad. We're human subject, where the government is utilizing this protocol and program to develop this technology. This technology has the capability to do so much. It has the ability to rewire your brain, manipulate your thoughts, manipulate your memories, manipulate you as a human being, change you in so many disturbing ways. And the purpose is to break you down and repattern you in different fashion. This is a protocol that's been implemented to develop this technology for decades. You hear target individuals from been around for a long time, and the tactics have been very similar, right? Um, I listen to a lot of testimonials from even 2007. You hear the same tactics. Oh, they're making me think these ways. They make me experience these stimulations. These thoughts are disgusting. Thoughts they force me. Very pedophilia centric. Very pedophilia centric. And it's something they've been doing systematically. And it's so nasty. And try to force you to have this new perception which they can manipulate you to experience. And the reason why they do this is because they continuously find ways to improve this and refine this technology. And so the more samples, the more people they utilize, they get better at manipulating people in these disturbing ways to break them down. And so, just like any machine learning technology, the more people they bring in and use as subjects, the better it's going to get. And obviously, we know who runs this show. It's not my neighbors. It's not my 14-year-old neighbor there. It's not this next door neighbor here who tells me this is her world, how daring she is. She's just a bottom feeder. They empower these civilians contracted by these governmental entities from the intelligence community. And then, these people start creating this little like delusional personas where, they tell themselves we're dared, because what they do is they do very foul things to people. I mean, they involve in a program where they actually torture children. They involve tortured children. The torture of children are utilized to even improve this technology. And it's not long time ago, it's happening today. It's funny, the way some of the perps try to distance themselves from the reality of what they are is they try to distance themselves from the foulest things this also involves in, meaning the torture of women and children. And I remember somebody who was trying to tell me, it's like she was trying to like distance herself, because when I say and I listen to the testimonies of women talking about how they see their children being tortured, they try to be like, oh, did I myself do that, right? Somehow find a way to think that I should look at what's happening to me as if she's responsible, this person talking to me, for what is happening to me. Knowing damn well that I know that if this person was not involved, this thing will not stop. If her friend was not involved, this thing will not stop. The reason why this is happening to me is because I'm in the same program where they torture these kids. And this trash, involved in the torture of these children specifically or not, is involved in the program where these children are being tortured. So, she's involved in that program. Now, with that being said, I know that some people doing this thing to me right now do have the expertise and experience torturing children, using children as subjects in this program, hurting them and torturing them. And for sure, a lot of them have experience even torturing women. I remember a while ago, before knowing what this thing is about, I really truly thought I didn't know what this was about. You don't know, and it's like, no, there's no way this is. And I was so shocked, like, what to me? And they bring up all the random things they try to find and put together. Like, what? This makes no sense. They try to know what you did as a kid. Like, as a kid, I'm a grown man. What do you mean? It's a stupid thing I did as a child. Stupidity that a child do when he's a child, and they try to exaggerate. It's like, this is not even what you're saying. But this makes no sense. And they're like, oh no, but for this person, it's like, well, where is she? Let's go. I try to find her out. And it's like, that's crazy. That makes no sense. It must be something it's just because I'm thinking that, okay, is it this race based? I did this, oh. And somebody said something. He's like, we've done this to more innocent people. And I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that people more vulnerable than me, much more innocent than me, were being tortured in this program. This was happening to them. And he was just saying that, or he or she, whatever it was, but it was via V2K. And I remember some young perp that lived in the building who yelled out, "You're not my first." Because I was like, you guys are involved? It's gonna come back to you. At that point, I don't know what these people, like, I don't understand the level of what these people do, what they truly are, right? What this thing is all about. I hear them talk in these ways. Like, they sound like children. Like, even the way they try to sound, like, I just not get paid. It's I talk, like, it's like childlike person who try to create a fantasy. And I'm like, they're like children. And one's like, no, we've been doing this to others. Like, yeah, you're not the first. And that's before I found out about target individuals. Now, what I found out opened my eyes in so many levels. I understood the tactics, the way they manipulate people in this pedophilia ways. Pedophilia type of torture was literally number 6 in one of these like 10 tortures or something, 20 tortures. I found out that they have, adults have experienced this pedophilia type of torture. Even when there was petitions, I found that in petitions, like, you find this like, oh, this is the things they do. But then finding who else is being tortured. The amount of women I've heard their testimonials surpass the amount of men. So it seems like there's more women at least speaking up about being targeted individual, a high percentage. Now, I don't know which one's high, but it's very up there, right? It's up there. Then also understanding that children are even being tortured by these bottom feeders, and these tortures are disturbing. Suffocations, mental torture, sexual torture. And so this person was letting me know, it's like, stop trying to make yourself like you're not the most innocent person we did this to. Because we also do that to women and children. And so yesterday this trash was trying to play like, no, this is your action, don't talk about what. I'm just glad my action didn't consist of being in a program where right now I would be in a program where they not only do this disturbing manipulation, try to rewire people in these pedophilia ways, which is what they do systematically, but also be involved in a program where they torture children and women, and then try to call some others, oh, you're nothing. I'm the something. And the truth is, they know they're truly the nothings, because it will take 2 seconds when they see me to know that they're the nothing. Matter of fact, when they look at me and I look at them, it's like, who's the nothing really? They know this shit. So they understand that they are truly the nothing, but they have to do what they need to do to cope what they do. Because the reality of what they're involved in is so disgusting. Forget about just what they've done to me. The way they just try to rewire a human to think about children in a sexual way, it should be the first sign that these people are bottom feeders. To try to find ways to change, and then start making like little personas in your head where, oh, I'm at war. I'm a warrior. This is a war. It's our war. Like, they start coming up with this BS stuff. Then you find out, look at your colleagues. Is this 10-year-old you a warrior too? Is that war? No, I know what you are. You're contracted by these governmental entities to do what you do. There's a big community of that. And this is this government entity, which intelligence community related, running the show. But you're just a bottom feeder. Make yourself sound like that. We're at war. Oh, and then they try to find ways to sound agitating. Just like other target individuals have said, oh, we're gonna frame you. Okay. But you torture children, what do you mean? I expect nothing but the worst. Yes, you. And then sometimes try to say, no, me personally, I have not. So you're saying that you personally have not involved yourself in torturing women and children, but people working right now, torturing me with you, have been experiencing torturing women and children. So when you hear these people try to escape from that, this it's never gonna happen. It's never. These people think that I'll be like, oh no, but okay, let me survey people around. Okay, how many people have you involved yourself in torturing? Okay, 2. Okay, none of them were women. Okay, okay, 10, 20, 5 of them were women. Okay, 10 of like this delusional. And you hear these people really try to escape. And on top of that, just to add so many cherries on top of the cherries I have, my employer is extremely, the employer who put me in this program, the reason why I'm here suffering and dying is because my employer put me in this program. Now the employer put me in this program, definitely race was a factor. Once you put in this program, regardless of who put you in the program, anybody can torture you. So you hear the little kids are involved, your own family member, black, white, whatever, doesn't matter. Once you're in the program, the race means nothing. Your gender means nothing, your age means nothing, everything can be done to you by anybody. So I know once you're in here, whatever, race, group, doesn't matter. But these people try to be like, oh, do you think that I think my employer call the group of the strong women, the daring women, fighting for justice and progressiveness, to target him. Delusional trash, psyops like. So I'm like, I'd rather be a nothing but something than something like you. Now when you look at me, you go always know that I know what you are, bottom feeder. If it's something means to be involved in a program where you even torture children and women, you think you can make me feel like a nothing? Do you know they molest children using this technology? They molest children using technology that can make you feel like something is doing something to you. And we're talking about 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, 7-year-olds, sexually tortured, sexually things done to them using this technology, sexual torture, sexual pain of some sort. Now this is the reality they want to escape, and they try to sound as agitating as possible to counter that reality. I'm not letting that happen. That's why when they look at me, do you think I'm going to let you escape? Never. And they try to create this dread the way they dress up. They even try to use, I'm a mother. Oh, yeah, your mother. Oh, how old is your child? How old? 4 years old. Ah, interesting. Do you want to hear a story about a 4-year-old Down syndrome child who was being used as a subject for developing a technology? So what they would do to this 4-year-old autistic, matter of fact, Down syndrome, a 4-year-old Down syndrome child with a 5-year-old sister who also has Down syndrome, they would burn their hands using this technology and sexually torture. So they will feel pain in the growing area, look up and wonder what's happening. Now, how old is your child? Yeah, so imagine your child going through this same issue, right? It's not fair, right? Because it's not fair that it's being testimonials of what you guys do to children. Because I can look at you as this mother protecting her child. All of a sudden, when I'm listening to what they do to children, oh, fake tears, oh, look at my, oh, trash. Oh, sorry. You want me to let me just think. You want me to think about the stupid thing 8th grader, 14-year-old did to himself, and somehow forget the testimonials of about a woman seeing a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old Down syndrome child being sexually tortured using some of the most sophisticated technology, Defense Department-like technology, DARPA-like technology. No, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Look at your warriors. Very convincing femme fatale, huh? Can they say Roy Moore? Exactly, more. Reality. reality will always expose these bottom fears for what they are, as they fraudulently expose me, manipulate me to express this nasty thing, and tell me how they're gonna frame me and call it, oh, we're gonna expose you. Trash. Oh, and adding more cherry on top of everything, talking about exposing. This article comes out exposing the fact there's a bunch of pedophiles in these entities in intelligence community. Not only the CIA, but also DARPA and DOD. To the point where some ask themselves, why are they keep hiring people in this intelligence community who are pedophiles? Knowing that they have all this background check, they know everything, before they let somebody go in these positions. They know everything about you. You think they're gonna let anybody not know anybody who's gonna be in this kind of entities? Like, you think they're gonna let these people go into the DOD and now do all deep background? What? They know everything about that person. If they let that person go, knowing that this person has this thing where they don't child porn. I'm not talking about what they're talking about, which is implanting child porn and try to make it sound fierce. I'm a monster, I'm going to plant child porn. So fierce. This is how they try to block our reality. We're so fierce because we're badass. Look at the gender. They even try to create this feminism type of character, like a Kill Bill type of the character, where they're so fierce that we're gonna implant child porn. It's gonna be fierce. They work for entities where there's a bunch of pedophiles downloading child porn on government devices. And they let these people in. And it doesn't even end. The CIA agent doing things to 2-year-old and 6-year-old raping children. And this tries to sound fierce. Okay, keep talking. You think you're badass? You think you're fierce? You are a fucking trash that work in a program where they even torture kids sexually, babies 3 weeks old, being sick. And them try to find a way to sound fierce. And I hate the psyop of this, you see that the reason why a lot of people distrust now, like these people who are overly progressive liberal, is it has become gimmicky now. They think they can do everything and be like, no, because we're fierce, we're liberal, we're progressive, we're women, we're savages, savage. You're savage. Because you're in a program that tortures children and you implant child porn on people's computer. You're nasty bottom feeders. You're the trash the government contract. These pedos contract you lowlifes. Target individuals, see them for what they are. Me, when I hear them talking, I hear look at these bottom feeders. They failed in the psyop big time. When you implant child porn, first of all, listen to how disturbing you are. If that's what they're planning on doing. On top of that, just to be embarrassed about the fact that there's actually a bunch of pedos in these entities contracting these bottom feeders, these people's their money. Look at this trash. Their money. Get you kind of mess. You think I'm going? Is everything by the government involved? And then you find out there's a bunch of pedos in these agencies. I heard they give torture and cut in pieces than be out here being fierce in playing child porn. Maybe it's the fiercest. And be a savage and playing child porn. Can you imagine that's something they can truly create in their mind as something like badass? You're a fraud. At least all up to is yeah, I'm involved in that torture. There's this woman I remember. Not all of them try to create this fantasy. Some of them just straight up just kind of they let it know. It's I was looking at this woman. Her back was fried, and that was because they were doing dark energy. And she's like, "Oh, poor women, we're burning them." You understand? I prefer that as this. Nah, we dared. We're savages. Yes, you're savages because you also torture children too, and women, and you also do these pedophilia things where you wipe people's brain like that. How many women and children you think are being tortured in this program? Yeah. Oh, you're protecting children by implanting child porn, huh? Please continue to live life like this. I'm nothing and you're the something who implant child porn in people's community. If that's gonna happen. So sorry, you dared to implant child porn in your on people's in my computer or in my devices. Wow. I wonder why this man asked, why do they let so many pedophiles in these agencies? Maybe he should ask why they're letting so many savages, so many dares in these agencies. These trash are the bottom feeders. Of course they will. Look at humiliating. They even tell them, oh, you know, like, yeah, okay. Yeah. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy your shit. Like, to these bottom feeders, enjoy them. Enjoy this feeling of empowerment, and you know that's. But look how humiliating this. I did not ask for it. Did I ask for this article to come out? No, it came out. I mean, come on. There's all the signs are like, okay, okay. Oh yeah, you're so daring, such savage. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Bunch of pedos too, in these agencies, yeah. And you torture children. Yeah, sexual torture. Yeah, you heard that. You know what you guys do to kids. Sexually torture children. Is that savage too? It's part of the savage? Or this? Yeah, okay. Well, suffocating 7 years, that's the savage part too. They are bottom feeders. Target individuals, for me, I look forward to seeing them in person. Whatever frame, whatever BS, I do look forward to seeing them for what they are. You know, because I understand what these people truly are. In my mind, they were manipulating my memories of us, try to make me be this Roy Moore. I'll say that name purposely because I know they can't say it. Making me create different scenarios of realities like this is, and listen to them try to counter it. Oh no, we are at war just because you're being humiliated like that. That's your job. You're contracted bottom feeder. That's what you do. Accept that. Definitely not contracted soldier. You're contracted to be a bottom feeder. While you're doing this, you're gonna be a bottom feeder. What is a bottom feeder? Is somebody who does the nasty things that you do. Not for war. You're not at war. You're probably wearing flip flop and your not even your sword. Your jogging pants. You have your bottom feeder outfit ready to do your thing. I rather die slow. Death comes to all of us. One thing is that we have in common. Dark individual, these bottom feeders will die. Some of them have died before I die. But do not subscribe to any of the psyop, any of the rewiring, any of the manipulation of the memories. Know yourself. For me, I record myself talking about what's happening because when I look back, I'm like, okay, that's how it all started. Because in a few days, my brain is so rewired and conditioned in different fashion. And so I mean, I know I'm not gonna be as functional as possible as I was. Things are gonna be harder for me. Life is gonna be harder to function. I'm becoming less able to even function around my house. My organs are failing. My eyes, you can see, they're turning yellowish. Things are happening to me. Even when I speak, you hear how hard it is for me to speak. The reason why I make all these videos is because there will be a day I won't be able to make this, and so I prefer making videos now. I've seen some people here. I'm telling you, I will never want to trade life with these bottom feeders. You feel the pure trashiness of what they're involved in. It's just oozes out of them. Oozes. It's like they've been forced to live in this cocoon of BS. And you can sense it. Next door neighbor, this trash. I don't know if they're gonna use her child or something like that. I look at her, she's trying to make, yeah, I bet they look at this trash. Look at a grown-ass woman. This is how life is. How undignified it is. I don't think I'm any better than anybody, but when you act in these disturbing ways, I'm gonna see you for what you are. I'm gonna see you for what you are. Look at you. I'm your pedo. You know who's your pedo. You could continue to be getting paid to reward people in these pedophilia ways. You think your trash is gonna make me accept? Because they try to gaslight you into accepting these ways they've rewired you. The ways that, They're so nasty, so much nasty. You know, when I have in sexual moments with somebody, they try to bring these things they've done to me, the manipulation, the pedophilia things they try to make me think. I was like, this is the life of people who sold their soul to pedophiles. That's what I say. I don't even sell the soul to the devil. Sold the soul to those pedophiles, because the entities that run these shows are truly filled with pedos. Like there's a problem with pedophilia and pedophiles in these entities in the intelligence community. It's truly a problem. So when I say they didn't sell the soul to the devil, they sold the soul to these pedos, because they even try to rewire you in these ways, and they try to normalize it. This is so cool. Now you are home. So Jesus, that's your life. I hope you live a long life doing this, truly. And I mean this in a very mean-spirited way. It's nothing fierce. I know you torture even babies. I know you torture women. I know you're a coward, low life, don't even want to be seen. You have to open the door and say something and slam the door. I've seen you truly for what you are about and fierce. Women are literally calling out. There's a lot of female doing this. What kind of woman are you? You're not even a woman. I'm like, yeah, right here. Target individuals, stay strong.